in the chat so that everyone can go and sign up for this amazing challenge.
Yes, please, everyone, make sure to check out that link because you'll find all the instructions for our English Skills Championship. So if you're one of those winners, you're going to be a champion. Think of that, an English champion. So what are you going to do? Basically, you're going to have the opportunity to improve your English with 4 weeks of taking 1 week to study each of the big skills. And we know what they are, right? So 1 week to focus on listening, 1 week to take a course on reading, another one on speaking, another one on writing. By the end of these 4 weeks, you're going to be so much better at each of these skills and have the opportunity to be one of the top 3 champions of this challenge. Now, what do you have to do? Check that link for all the instructions. Make sure that you take the recommended courses in order to participate and also to participate in our community activities. Remember, we have meetups, live sessions, practice sessions, voice chats. It's a wonderful moment for you too, or a wonderful challenge for you to take advantage, learn, have fun, and become a champion. And at the end, we can play the famous Queen song, "We are the champion." Okay, I'm not a singer, but you know the song that I'm talking about. So go ahead and click on the link, check it out, and we cannot wait to see who those top 3 students will be.
Yes, G, I'm very excited because just like Gabby said in the comment section, it is 4 weeks to be a champion. Yes, Gabby, that is the attitude. Every week, we're going to practice a different skill. So we're going to have speaking, listening, reading, and writing activities to really help you boost your communicative skills in English. So yes, just be like Gabby and say 4 weeks to be a champion. I'm very excited not only about that, G, you mentioned many things in the comment section, in the chat. I also shared the link of our practice sessions so that everyone can go and benefit from the different sessions we have every day. We have activities for all the levels, voice chats, meetups, and G, speaking of meetups, I know that this Friday there is a very special meetup taking place in Bogota. Every month, every once in a while, our students get together in Bogota to share some time with their teachers. Gee, what is happening this Friday and why is it that special that nobody in Bogota can miss it?
Well, it just so happens that in Colombia, in September, we celebrate a holiday called the Day of Love and Friendship. Imagine something similar to Valentine's Day, but not exactly the same. So we're going to take advantage of this lovely holiday to get together with our students who are in Bogota and celebrate friendship. We're going to learn, we're going to practice, we're going to get to know each other much better, make those really nice connections with other people who are in the same journey that love English and want to improve. And well, there might be some interesting surprises like games or food. I think I have said enough. Go ahead and click on that link to register. You still have time, but not a lot. So go ahead and click on that link, register, and guess who else will be there? It's not just me, but our amazing Waida. Sua Waida will also be there. So if you want to get to know each other better with other community students, practice, have fun, go ahead and register, and we will see you this Friday, September 9th, to practice English, to learn, and to celebrate friendship.
G, I love all these announcements with the practice sessions, with this championship that we have, with this fantastic challenge, now with this incredible meetup that we have in Bogota on Friday. I'm very excited because we can always learn and learn more. And for that reason is that we have you here today. We are going to practice one of the most important topics in intermediate English, and it's conditionals, one particular type of conditionals. So I am ready to learn with you. I know you have some particular exercises and things that you want to do with us. So I'm all hands, ears, and I want to invite everyone at home to go and get their coffee, get some water, right? Prepare their notebooks, their tablets, their iPads to take notes with, because this class, oh my goodness, it is priceless. G, we're all yours.
Wow. Well, with that introduction, let's get ready to start. And I would recommend taking notes, definitely, always important. So, here, like John mentioned, we're going to talk about the third conditional, but we're going to not just talk about it, but we're going to practice a lot with it today. Understand when to use it. We're going to check the structure. We're going to see examples. So get ready to take notes and to participate in the chat and with a game that we might have later in the class. I don't want to give any spoilers. For anybody who is maybe new, welcome to our live classes. My name is Gina Pedraza. I am a content expert here at Platzi's English Academy. Okay, now let's get started with our third conditional. When do we use it? Well, we use it to talk about things that did not happen. What do you mean? Well, what is that? Well, we use it to talk about things that did not happen in the past. But as humans, we like to think about those things, the possibilities. It's something imaginary, hypothetical. We cannot go back in time and change it. It's already in the past, but we can contemplate or express our thoughts or regrets about things that happened or did not happen, yes, in the past, things that did not happen before this moment. So let's go ahead and see an example, because we always learn better with examples. Look at this student. He's not quite studying, but he is trying to absorb the information. It looks like it. Well, if he had studied, he would have passed the test. He didn't study. He did something else. It was a different strategy that he used. But if he had studied, he would have passed the test. So look at that sentence and then answer these questions that I have for you. If he had studied, he would have passed the test. What does that mean? Well, you tell me. Did he study for the test? You have the sentence here at the top. We got a little glimpse of what he was doing there. So, did he actually study for the test? No, he didn't. He was doing something else, but he was not studying. Did he pass the test? Well, if we look at the sentence and also what was going on there in the clip, we know that he did not pass the test. Final question. Does he regret the situation? What do you think? Well, probably yes, he does regret it. So this is telling us that remember, this is a conditional, if things had been different in the past, we would have had a different result as well. If he had studied, he would have passed. Why didn't he pass? Because he didn't study. We cannot go back in time, and we have an outcome, a result that in this case, for this student, probably he feels bad about it. Probably he regrets not doing something different in the past. Now that we have a little bit more of context of how to use the third conditional, let's see the structure. If he had studied, he would have passed the test. Of course, we have our conditional, yes, the if, followed by had studied. Interesting. What tense is this? And I want to see if Someone can tell us there in the chat, in the comments. This can be a little challenging, but let's see if somebody can guess correctly. If he had studied, well, if you said the past perfect, you are right. And keep in mind, in case you're thinking, wait, how do I structure the past perfect again? It's using had plus the past participle. We can see it here, had, and the past participle of study, studied. Yes, if he had studied, he would have, of course, our main clause would have passed the test, passed the test. And this past is the past participle of pass. I would recommend that right now you take a picture, a screenshot, take notes so that you keep this structure in mind for our next examples and the other activities we will do. If plus past perfect, would have plus past participle. That is the structure to keep in mind. Okay, let's see in the chat. Oh, we had some good guesses. Present perfect, past perfect. Very good, very good. Let's go ahead and check another example. If it had rained last night, I would have stayed home. And notice that at the bottom, I have the same sentence, the same idea, but the order is different. I would have stayed home if it had rained last night. So, Johnny, I don't know if you were good in math when you were in school, but I remember there's a rule that says the order of the factors does not affect the result, something like that.
You are right, G. There is I don't know if it's a rule or a condition, like a math condition or something, but yeah, you're right. The order of the factors does not affect the result or the product, which is what we see here, right? That
yes.
It's two sentences and we can have them in two different positions.
In the end, the outcome is still the same. As if it had rained last night, I would have stayed home. It did not rain. I didn't stay home, right? We are still reflecting on this situation that is expressing something in the past. Now, keep this in mind. Yes, we can alternate. We can decide if we want to start with the if clause, if it had rained last night, or if we want to begin with the main clause, I would have stayed at home. There's only one difference, really. We can change as the order of the factors. We can change these two clauses, same outcome, same idea, but there is one slight difference, and I want to see who can tell me in the chat, what is the one thing that changes, or better yet, what is the one thing that we don't include in the second sentence when we begin with the main clause? What is the one thing that does not need to be in that sentence? I want to see who gets it first. They're in the chat. Johnny, I think you already know this, so please, no spoilers, no clues. It's very easy, but I want to see if our students can identify the difference. Remember, it's not the order, it is the comma. Very good. A9, Leom. RPOZ3. Wow, our students have interesting usernames. William, Angie, Manuel, you got it. It's the comma. Same sentence. We alternate the clauses, same outcome. But when we start with the main clause, when the main clause precedes the if clause, we don't need a comma. Keep that in mind. And if we want to check again the structure, there it is. Clear as day. If clause followed by had rained, which we already said it's the past perfect. How do we structure the past perfect? With had plus the participle. And then our main clause would have and the past participle. Excellent, team. Well, I hope you have been taking notes, pictures, screenshots, video, whatever is easier for you to make sure that you have all this information at hand and clear. Let's go ahead and now take a moment to do a little bit of advertisement. Nah, not really. It's to let you know that if you want to practice the third conditional, if you want to become an expert, if you really want to take the time to perfect the third conditional, you should go ahead and check out this class. I mean, with none other than the dean of our faculty, the wonderful Jess Harris. So I'm going to make sure, oh, it's already there. The link is already there in the chat. If you want to become a pro at using the third conditional, make sure that after this class, you go ahead and check this one out because you have a very clear explanation and very good examples. But let's continue with our practice for today. I have 4 sentences here for you. What is your task? If you decide to accept it, your mission, if you decide to accept it, well, to complete these 4 sentences. I have given you a clue. As you can see, some of the verbs are in parentheses, and your task is to, well, make the necessary adjustments based on what you have seen in today's class. So for the first one, if I had seen you, I would have blank hello. Number 2, if Benny had received the invitation, he would have blank the wedding. Number 3, I would have a ticket for the concert if I had saved more money. And number 4, I wouldn't have come to the party if I had they were invited. So go ahead and try to complete those 4 sentences. We will check the answers after you had posted them in the chat so we can see if you got them right. And I can see I can see somebody is making an appearance in the chat. Who could that be? Well, the star of the class that I recommend if you want to perfect and improve the third conditional or your understanding of the third conditional. Well, Johnny, what do you think about these 4 examples? Are they easy? Are they difficult? Do you think our students will get these right?
Yes, G. This is like going to the gym, right? It has to make you, struggle a little bit, but you need to feel it. That's part of learning. When you go to the gym and if you lift something and you don't feel it, then it's probably doing nothing on your body, right? The same happens with English and with knowledge. You need to feel like, that your brain is operating. And I know sometimes to remember all these different conjugations can take us some time because, well, that's English, right? And sometimes we need to memorize things, and it happens with all the languages. But these exercises that you just shared, G, in which we can also, change the order of the elements, can really help us see the use of these conditions in a more realistic and natural way. Plus, this is one of those structures in English that we use all the time. We use this very, very often, G, surprisingly, right?
I think so, Johnny, and it's a human quality. We know we cannot change what has happened, but for some reason we like to reflect on it. If I had said this to this person when they pushed me on the bus, something like that, right? Or if I had answered this, I don't know, that happens in big cities like Bogota. Sometimes I think about that when I take the bus. I'm like, I should have done this or said that. But also for job interviews, maybe, right? I should have answered. Yes. I could have, I would have.
Yeah, I feel the necessity, G, to ask that question to our students. I wonder if you have ever thought that, that very same statement. I wish I had said something to the person that pushed me in the bus. Oh, that was hilarious, G. Go ahead and tell us in the chat. G, for the record, right? Like, where are you located? So your
I'm in
sentence makes
Bogota.
sense.
In Bogota, Colombia, busy, beautiful, chaotic Bogota. So
Yes.
these things happen, but I do want to clarify I'm not conflictive, I'm not an aggressive person. It all stays in my mind. It's all hypothetical and imaginary.
Just like the course, right? Just hypothetical and imaginary
Exactly.
situations. Perfect. Awesome, G. I also know you have something to play with us. I'm very excited to know what's coming.
Yes. Let's go ahead and check first the answers to
Hmm.
these four sentences. I'm already seeing a lot of correct answers, so I'm happy about that. And afterwards, we will see if our students can answer five more questions or five more points correctly, but not here in a slide, but in Kahoot. So let's go ahead and check. Number one, if I had seen you, I would have said hello. And I think the majority of our students got this one right. I saw a lot of comments there with the right form of the verb said. Very good. Number two, if Benny had received the invitation, he would have attended the wedding. He would have attended. I see, for example, here, Pao got this one right. Julian also put the correct answer there. Alvaro, no, I mean, our students are on fire today. Very, very good. And number three, I would have bought a ticket for the concert if I had saved more money. What does that mean? I didn't save money and I didn't buy a ticket for the concert. Do I regret it and feel bad? Probably yes, I do. And notice that in sentence number three, no comma, because the main clause precedes the if clause. Let's go with number four. I wouldn't have come to the party if I had known they were invited. There you go, the correct answers. Lucas did a great job. Let me see who else. Well, I think most of our students got all of them right. Gabby, great job. Pao again, very, very good. And now that you have proven that you understand the third conditional, then let's put it to the test in our Kahoot. So the link is going to be in the chat. This is another opportunity to practice a little more. And well, it's also fun. It's a friendly competition, right? It's a friendly competition. If this is the first time that you are logging in or using Kahoot, remember that you can go either, well, use your phone, your tablet, your computer, go to kahoot.it. You have the link there as well in the chat to connect directly. And in a moment, I'm going to share again my screen so that you can see the game pin and we can start this activity. Very easy, only 5 questions to put what you have learned today to the test. So let's go ahead and see if our students are up for our Kahoot challenge.
Perfect,
Let me go
G.
ahead and share again. Excellent.
Yeah, we have the link ready. We just need the code and we are ready to go. The link is in the chat, everybody.
Perfect. You can now see the game pin. Excellent. So let's start logging in your nicknames and we will start the game.
I want to give some extra points, G, to creative names. Okay. So let's see the creativity of our students and let's see those interesting names. I have a nickname that I always use on Kahoot. And it's some my close friends call me Johnny Boy. So that is my nickname on Kahoot. What is yours?
I change it up, honestly. I change it up. It could be G, it could be GP because of my names. So GPPG, something like that. Yesterday we were doing one and I thought it would be fun to just GER. So it depends on the day and the mood, but I'm always mysterious.
Okay, perfect. Gee, this Kahoot is all going to be about, understanding some conjugation, some grammatical terms. Is there going to be a prize for a winner?
Yes, for our winners, we are going to have airplane tickets and hotel. No, I don't. No. It would have to be something a little more challenging than Kahoot in order to win such a big prize. What's the prize? Well, I mean, the happiness, the pride, the joy,
right?
the recognition, the applause, the love and support from all of us. What better prize? I mean,
True that. That's a very symbolic, or one of those prizes that have no price, really.
priceless. They're priceless.
Priceless prize. There you go.
Now, Johnny, in the chat, Gabby asked if she needs to create an account in Kahoot. No, Gabby, it's not necessary. You also don't need to download the app. Actually, just go to kahoot.it, like you see here, and enter the game pin, a nickname, and that's it. No worries. Well, let's see in the meantime who we have. We have Giova, which I imagine is short for Giovanni or Giovanna. Andrev, Marelli, Carlos. I saw somebody here that is very confident. Oh, look, the winner. Wow,
Nice.
this person is coming in strong. Let's see. I like this one, the max. There's no other, just it's the max.
The one, yes.
Nice. Cynthia, Ra. Okie dokie. Well, 74 students are 75, 74 are already logged in. Do you think we're ready to start, Johnny? What do you say?
Let's do it, G.
Excellent. If you have not joined yet, keep in mind the game pin. I'm going to write it here again in our chat, and you can still join even if we have already started. So 496 479. But let's go ahead and get this party started with our 77 students.
Right,
78. Only 5 questions, so stay attentive.
Okay, I love the suspense in the air.
To complete the sentence, we blank come if we had been invited. Only 2 options. Would have or would has.
Ooh,
you decide. Okay. Remember, you select the color and shape in order to answer correctly. If you think it's would have, you select, yes, the triangle, the red. If you think it's would has, select the diamond shape, that's blue. Let's see.
This is one of those questions, G, that it is, all or nothing, like black or white.
That's right. There's no other, there's no in between there. Let's see. We have 5 seconds now. And I see the majority of our students have already answered. So I'm curious. Okay, good. Yes, the majority of you got this one right. We would have come if we had been invited. What does that tell us? Well, that we didn't go because we were not invited, right? Let's go with the next one. But before, let's check results.
Oh my goodness. This is, I'm always very anxious in this part, right?
When you check the results?
William. Yes. Look at that. We have William in the first place. Let's go with the second.
Let's see if it changes. If we had taken a taxi, we missed the plane. You have three options now. We wouldn't have, we would have, or we would has. Look at the person in the picture. Maybe that gives you a clue of what happened. Right?
Has that happened to you, G, at some point?
Yes,
Okay.
but not because of transportation, but because I forgot my passport. One of my passports, my Colombian passport. And I had my American one. I was going to the US and they did not let me travel because I didn't have the two. Okay, the correct answer. Very good. If we had taken a taxi, we wouldn't have missed the plane. What is this telling us? That they missed the plane. Why? Because they didn't take a taxi. Excellent. And again, the majority of our students got this one right, John. Nice. Very, very good. Oh, wow. Look at this.
There was a drastic change there.
That's nice. That's the beauty and the magic of Kahoot. Things can change at any
Very
moment.
rapidly.
Number 3. Let's see. If she studied, she would have passed the exam. Johnny, doesn't this example look familiar?
Oh, and I love it. And I love it because that's something that it's necessary, right? Unless you have one of those incredible visual memories that you just look at the page of the book, or the course you're taking or something, and you memorize everything. Well, in other cases, you will have to study.
Yes, that's an amazing skill. A photographic memory, I think it's called, and not everybody has it. So
I'm a visual. I'm visual. I need to see what I'm learning, right, to be able to focus a bit more. But I don't retain everything through my eyes, which is that one, like photographic memory.
Exactly. It needs to be a combination of things there. Okay, 57 students got this one right. If she had studied. Remember, we said in the beginning of the class, the if clause is followed, or the if is followed by the past. Yes, the past participle had and studied, the past perfect. And we, put it together, or we structure it with had and the past participle of the verb, the past perfect, had studied. And again, what does this tell us? She didn't study, she didn't pass the exam. Let's see our positions. They changed, not as drastically as with the previous example, but now we have Jota Cam, Ramis, Cinti, Senior, no, in English, Mr.
Or
Leonard,
Sir.
Leonard, very formal, and Pao. Nice job. Let's go with the 4th point. Almost finished. She wouldn't have been tired if she had to bed earlier. And we have 3 options here. Gone to bed earlier, went to bed earlier, or go to bed earlier. Let's see what our students answer. And this is something that happens to me all the time. I think, why didn't I?
Okay, the same as the bus, right? The same as the bus comment.
Well, the bus is more me imagining what I would have said to another person. The sleep situation is me thinking about the Gina of the past making better decisions, turning everything off early, and going to bed. So
nice. But I think it has happened to all of us at some point that you're like,
yes.
I wish I had done that, right?
Definitely. Let's say Oh, very good. 54 students answered correctly. She wouldn't have been tired if she had gone to bed earlier. And we know that she didn't go to bed early. And now, well, she experienced or she was tired because of that. Okay, let's see our final positions before question number 5. We have Cynthia rising to the top, Rami's Mr. or Sir Leonard, Wilson, and Ali are now competing here. Nice, very good for the first positions. And we have reached the end. Final point. If
The final countdown.
the final, if I hadn't so much, I wouldn't have felt sick. So this person consumed, yes, so much food that they felt sick. Maybe indigestion, stomach ache, something happened there because they consumed so much food.
That happens to me sometimes on Fridays, you know.
On Fridays.
Because all I want is to end the week, you know, and give myself like a special treat and say like, yeah, I survived, I did it. And then I go and eat a lot. And then Saturday morning, I'm like, oh, and I say those exact same words. If I hadn't so much, I would have felt sick. I wouldn't have felt sick.
Wow, you survived the week. What are you doing during the week?
Trying to conquer the world.
No, that makes sense. Very good. 56 students got this one right. If I hadn't eaten so much, I wouldn't have felt sick. Well, time to see those final results. And in third place, bronze medal for Cynthia. Nice, Cynthia. Congrats. Big applause. Number 2, silver medal, Rami's. And in first position, let's see who made it. Oh, Mr. Leonard. And we have Wilson and Pipe as runner-ups. Very, very good job. Look, and they all got 5 out of 5 correct. That's nice.
It was just time.
What they needed was to be faster than the other, but they did a great job. Everybody did really, really good. Congrats. Now, if maybe you got 4 out of the 5 correct, or if you got 3 out of the 5 correct, or 2 or 1, then this is life and your teacher's telling you that you need to practice a little more. Everything comes with practice. And how can you do that? Well, go ahead and check out Jess's class on the third conditional. The link is there in the chat, and you will be able to review, see more examples, and get a better sense and a better understanding of how to use the third conditional in your everyday conversations. Thank you so much for your attention and participation. You did a really great job.
Awesome, G. Thank you so much. You made us practice vocabulary and improve our grammar with this fantastic explanation. Well, it's that wonderful time to play a game. And I have another game. This is probably the first time we play this game. Okay. And I am going to need everyone's help, G, because you will have a special task. And is that you will have to choose some words, right, from the chat to complete a story. But you don't know the story. I have the story. And what it's going to happen is that I'm going to ask for certain categories. So I am going to say, all right, I need a noun. So I want everybody in the chat to go ahead and write nouns. But you, G, you will choose and you will tell me your choice.
Johnny, is this a Mad Lib?
It is a Mad
I
Lib
love
exercise.
Mad Libs. I love Mad Libs. I'm ready.
Okay, so
say no
what
more.
I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show an example so everyone understands the dynamic of the game. And then we are going to do it all together. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen right now. Diego, our wonderful streamer, will make this happen. This is just an example so that we can do it together. Okay.
Okay.
We should be able to see it here, right, left. It's going to be here next to my plants and my wonderful, Stranger Things lights, if you will. They're going to appear here in just a moment. Perfecto.
We can see it. We can see it.
This is just an example, a random example that I found on internet. There are gaps in this story. Now, you won't see that story. I will. This is just the example.
Yes.
But I am going to say, for example, okay, G, I need a plural noun. Plural noun. So everybody in the chat go and say, oh, plural nouns, and give examples. And
dogs,
you choose.
Books, blankets.
Exactly. Blankets, apples, right? Bills, cars, cahoots, right? And you choose. And I write that on a separate document that nobody can see. I write that. And then I say, okay, let's now do occupations. So people go into the chat. Okay, right.
Astronaut.
Teacher, astronaut, right?
Engineer, clown.
There you go. And once you choose one word, you give that word to me. And I continue completing a very strange story.
I love it.
The purpose is that at the end, once I have all the vocabulary that I need, G, you are going to read that story to our students to see what we created together. Okay?
Yes, I love it. And I want to tell students that here you can be very creative because that's the fun part of Mad Libs, that your answers don't have to make sense. They don't have to follow a line or a genre, or they don't have to be connected in any way or form. The crazier and creative, the more creative they are, the better. So have fun with this activity. I can't wait. Let's do it.
Correct. Yes. The crazier or the more creative the idea it is, the better. So everyone, I want to see your comments in the chat so that G can choose from that list. And well, let's make this happen. The first category that I need, G, is an adjective.
Adjective. Okay, team. In the chat, give me examples of adjectives. Remember, we use these to describe nouns. So people, animals, things, situations. Examples can be pretty, busy, hungry, blue. So give me examples of adjectives. Let's see. I gave some, but the ideas that our students are the ones that help us. We have here. Oh, sorry. Mad Lib. Mad Lib. Somebody asked me for the name of the game. It's Mad Lib. I wrote it there in the chat. Let me write it again. I like this one. Cozy. Cozy.
Cozy. Interesting. That's all I'm going to say. Cozy. Perfect. Then the second word. Okay, I need another adjective actually right now, G. Give me one.
Oh, that's great. That's great because students gave me a big list. Ooh, amazing, big, eccentric, weird. Ooh, I like this one from Y. Quirky.
Ooh, I like that one. Okay. That's
Quirky.
very interesting.
Strange or weird. Quirky.
Okay.
But in a good way. Oh, she's quirky. She's weird in a good way.
In a good way. Perfect. Okay. I have the second word. Now I need type of a bird. The animal.
Type of bird. Okay. I have to admit, I'm not an expert on birds. I know we have toucans and hummingbirds. I love hummingbirds.
Parrots.
Pigeons. Seagulls, that we hear them in the beach. Yes, a lot. That's when we know we are when we are near a beach. Yeah, we hear the seagulls. Okay. Now, in the comments, students are saying eagle, lions. I don't know that type of bird. That's a feline. A duck, a fly, a chicken. A dove, an owl. Ooh, I like these. A goose. I'm going to go with an owl.
Ooh,
Go with an
okay.
owl.
All right, let's do owl. Perfect. Now,
A dragon? Adonai says it flies too. A dragon. It could be.
okay, that's a nice way to put it, right?
I think it's a ancient reptile. It's different. Yeah, it's something different.
Oh my goodness. Perfect. The next word that I need is room in a house. Room in a house.
So it could be the bathroom, bedroom.
Correct.
A space. Could it also be like a kitchen? Okay. Okay, so what space in the house? Let's see what our students say. An attic, maybe. Let's see. Let's see.
I'm already reading the story and I can't help it.
No spoilers, but I can imagine it's very funny. We have living room, kitchen, bathroom, the yard, the studio, a garden. Oh, dining room. Oh, these are good options. I'm going to go with, I like this one because it's very specific. The master bedroom, says Miguel. The master bedroom has the biggest. It's usually the biggest bedroom. Usually has its own bathroom, more spacious closet. Yeah, the spacious closet. If you compare it to other rooms in the house, that's how you recognize it's a master bedroom. And it's meant usually for two people. That's why it has a bigger closet, its own bathroom. Good one. Perfect. Master bedroom. Let's go with the next one.
The next one, G. I need a verb in the past tense. A verb, an action in the past tense. We actually practiced some verbs.
We did. we did. In the past tense. I was going to say the past sense, but no, the past tense.
Past tense.
Let's see what our students say. I can think of some. Played, went, I guess, but let's see. I think we're seeing something. What are we, our streamer, what are we seeing here on the screen? Oh, the comments. There you go. Excellent.
The comments.
I saw something for a moment. I thought, is that a dragon? Let's see. Ooh, we have jumped, did, cried. Wow, danced, swam. Let's see. In the past, not the past participle, but in the past. Died. Oh, wow. Cleaned. I don't know. These are all good. I'm going to. Alvaro said pooped. Let's go with pooped.
You say pooped?
Pooped. Yes, they needed to use the bathroom.
Okay. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be hilarious. People, you need to record what's gonna happen here live. Oh my, perfect. Next word is a verb, but a regular verb, like not conjugated, right?
Okay.
So choose one from that same list, G.
Okay, we'll just go ahead and choose. Oh, I like this one. Alberto said winked. So let's go ahead and use it in its regular form or infinitive, to wink. So wink.
Okay.
Wink. And for anybody who doesn't quite remember, when you wink, you do this. Yes. Maybe to, flirt, or maybe because it's a sign of trust with another person. Yes, but a little wink.
Okay, perfect. G, the next, the name of a relative. The name of a relative.
Do you mean like in the family tree?
A person. Yeah, the name of a person. A person's name.
It doesn't have to be grandmother or uncle. No.
No.
The name of a person. Ooh, okay. I do need help here from our students thinking of some creative names. Let's see what they come up. It could be a woman. It could be a man, anything. A name. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything yet in the comment. Okay, now Martha. That could be one. Mr. Homer.
Mr. Homer.
Santiago. Let's see. Let's see a couple more examples in order to decide. Pepita. Conrao. Oh, Ravi. Oh, I recognize that name. Pedrito. Menguanita. Let's go with Menguanita.
Menguanit. Oh my. This is hilarious. Okay. Menguanita. By the record, that's a very hilarious name. Menguanita. Okay, perfect. Now I need a noun.
And
Now I
now
need a noun.
a noun. Let's see what our students come up with. Remember, a noun could be an object, it could be an animal, it could be a person. Let's
It can
see.
be a thing.
It could be a thing. Let's see. Let's see. I'm seeing the names. Walter White.
Walter White.
Armando Casas. Okay, that's a good one.
That's a good
Let's
one.
see. Our students are saying laptop, moon, bed. Okay. A poop. Okay. Today we are. For today, it's acceptable because Mad Lib is about crazy answers.
True that. True
Pencil,
that. Yeah.
kitty, chair, elephant. Let's go with kitty.
Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. This is hilarious. Now we have two more words.
Okay, let's do it.
Now I need a liquid. A liquid.
A liquid. Oh, it could be anything, right? It could be a beverage, or it could be an actual liquid, water,
a chemical, liquid.
a chemical. We have interesting options here. Let's see. Students are saying coffee, water. What is this? Okay, beer, soda. Let's see, a liquid. We're looking for a liquid, milk, juice, oil. Oh, yeah. Well, oil, yes, it has that type of consistency. Vodka, tea, oh, bleach.
Okay.
The chemical that we use to disinfect and clean. Let's go with bleach. I like this one.
Okay, perfect. And then the very last word for our Mad Libs is I need a verb ending in ing.
A verb ending in ing. I can go back in the list since our students mentioned so many verbs. I can see How about let's see. Dancing. Let's go with dancing.
Oh, okay. Okay. This is going to be priceless, people. We have our Mad Lib story ready.
Yay.
And here, G, is where I want you to, present, to read this story from the bottom of your heart. Okay? Because this is a collective creation. Literally, we have ideas here from every country in Latin America. We're part of this.
Let's do it.
Oh my!
I don't know if I'm scared or excited. Maybe both, but let's do it.
I don't know how I feel either. So let's see what happened with this story. I'm sharing my slides right now. They should appear here somewhere in just a moment. So G, the story is yours. Go for it.
Well, the story is ours.
But true that. Yeah.
Let's go ahead. It was a cozy, cold November day. I woke up to the quirky smell of an owl roasting in the master bedroom downstairs. I pooped down the stairs to see if I could help wink the dinner. My mom said, "See if Menguanita needs a fresh kitty." So I carried a tray of glasses full of bleach into the dancing room. Wow.
Oh my, that poor Menguanita.
And poor person, pooped down the stairs.
Pooped down the stairs.
I love it.
I wonder how you wink the dinner, like that's just I can't help it. Oh my
Oh,
goodness. Well,
excellent,
thanks.
excellent game.
Yeah, thanks everyone. This is Mad Libs. It's just a hilarious game to practice some vocabulary. Yes, sometimes they just don't make sense, and that's important. That's part of learning, understanding that sometimes we're gonna find things like this. Awesome, G. Thank you so much for participating in this game, and also thank you everyone for your creative answers. This was hilarious. See you next Tuesday, same time, same channel. Don't forget to go and subscribe for the challenge to be the next champion at Platzi, and see you here next Tuesday at 6 p.m. Colombian time, 5 p.m. Mexico, 8 p.m. Argentina, Chile time. See you next Tuesday. Thanks, everybody.
See you soon. Bye.